the Dulcet tones of a Maserati SUV, no less. The Maserati Levante 2017 is the latest SUV from the Italian luxury car maker, and WSJ's Rumble Seat columnist Dan Neal took it for a spin. Hi, Dan. Great to see you.
Well, how are you, Tanya?
So, Dan, forgive my Italian sports car ignorance, but how long has Maserati been making SUVs, and is this not a sacrilege of some sort?
First, no, I will not forgive your ignorance of Maserati. But they just started building SUVs, and pretty much the whole enterprise hangs on their doing just that. And they really could have been doing it 5 years ago, and everyone would have been much happier. But as it is, the grand reorganization of Fiat Chrysler Automobiles has finally brought about this reboot of Maserati, which they want to be a luxury sports, a very much a fashion brand.
So they're coming to the party. They're finally coming to the party. All right, so let's talk about this car, because this is not a sleek little number, is it?
No, this is a parade through Rome. This thing is big and heavy and imposing, and it cackles like it, knows a joke that you don't. And it's just it's a very audacious and, as I say, kind of a bravura performance as an SUV. I think people will like it, though, on those grounds.
But your first impression of the Levante didn't quite blow you away, but you say it grew on you, right? So let's start with what you didn't like.
Yeah, well, I think, what didn't I like? Well, first of all, the lawyer script on the nav system when you start the car, the lawyer script never goes away. That's kind of, even my Honda Odyssey knows how to do that. So the gear shift is a little bit finicky. This thing came with giant snowshoes on it, which deranged a bit the handling and the ride. So there were some things, some sort of aesthetic choices. The portholes on the side aren't real, and the thing looks like it's got orthodontic headgear and the grille, and it's got a lot of but on balance, it was a pretty fine piece of machinery.
And you say there are plenty of things that the Levante does oh so right.
Yes, well, it makes a statement, and that statement is, I've just come into my trust fund. No, here's what I think. I was like, okay, who wants to do this? People were tired of these big German SUVs, and there is a fatigue factor with those, and it is very unexpected. And I have to say, they've priced this thing really well. I think that that will get people's attention.
Well, when you say priced it really well, I mean, we're talking about a car that's almost $100,000, right? I mean, how does it stack up against that other SUV with a luxury sports car pedigree, the Porsche?
Oh, well, here's the thing. The Germans are the incumbent, and I don't think that the Maserati can keep up with a Cayenne around a track. I simply don't. But in the showroom, it's a bloodbath. And so I think that if you're just going to drive this thing on the street and you're going to, it's not a track day SUV, if there is such a thing, this makes a pretty compelling argument. So
if you had to pick one or the other, which one would you pick?
You know what's nice about this? Because of the weird industrial policy that FCA used to build it, it's almost 100% Italian. I mean, it's like Prada handbags aren't 100% Italian. This thing is a 100% Italian luxury good in sort of the old world style. I'm going to say on that basis alone, the Sprezzatura, I'll take the Maserati. At least the Maserati. Did I say take? I meant least.
Right. Sounds good to me. But I'm just curious about all the other luxury brands that have SUVs now. Do they all? Jag, Bentley, Rolls? Is this de rigueur?
It is, and you wonder what all these names now mean. All of these names come to us from a very, a century of car building, and they're being, repackaged and brought in. Is there no unit sale they will forsake? It does name mean nothing. Can we finally say Maserati doesn't build tractors, for example? Would that be okay? No, you can't say that.
No.
Maserati builds tractors.
Don't limit any of these brands, Dan. All right. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.